We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Lightning and the Moose. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Miguel Ortega will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping in, Gordon Landry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7-10.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the pitcher, Jeremy Finch.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Finch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Finch tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Roll, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he misses again, ball 3. Matt Davis is on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So striding forward now, Matt Davis, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's set. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The catcher, Fortenberry.
Into the box, Reed Fortenberry, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Finch over at second. Davis at first, 1 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Logan Wagner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Wagner brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. For the current campaign, Wagner is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2, swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jose Rosales gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Now batting, Hiroki Nakamura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in, Kazuhiro Suzuki. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Gregorio Ortiz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gregorio Ortiz. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ortiz, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming on. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he is in there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brennan Peterson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Comes set with the 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit in the air to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Angel Sanchez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mickey Stern.
The right fielder, Mickey Stern.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's 6 out.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So stepping in, Brandon Ratke, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Standing in now, Chris Dotson in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Riding in once again, Gordon Landry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. The relay, and he'll be out trying for the triple, but 3 runs come across regardless.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, Jeremy Finch, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll start this one at 274, 16 homers and 46 driven in. The 0-1 delivery.
Get down, 1-1.
3 runs already home here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Lightning are out in front here, 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Angel Sanchez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Rosales has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Mark Zeller.
At the plate, Mark Zeller, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now the pitch. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. To short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Bo Sparks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Lifted in the air to center. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Matt Davis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes.
I got 2-1 the count.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2 especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Reed Fortenberry. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Logan Wagner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Brad Sawyer. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Brad Sawyer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Miguel Ortega, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Third baseman number 2.
Stepping into the box, Hiroki Nakamura. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So now to the plate, Kazuhiro Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box, Gregorio Ortiz. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Fastball called for strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brennan Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Mickey Stern. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Brandon Ratke will be next. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
To the plate now, Brandon Ratke. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Chris Dotson. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. He loses him on ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. Jose Rosales is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Angel Sanchez.
Angel Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Mark Zeller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Bo Sparks, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Brad Sawyer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A pause, and the 0-2. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
A 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here's the 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gordon Landry. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line to the right side. Sanchez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Finch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Matt Davis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Marvin Winston will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Marvin Winston.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 304. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way.
0-2 is the count.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in once again, Hiroki Nakamura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count remains at 0-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now here it comes. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Kazuhiro Suzuki. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses 2-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Luis Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Sanchez.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Reed Fortenberry.
Reed Fortenberry.
From the stretch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped him up. Suzuki ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Wagner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sanchez, a 27-year-old. He was a 21st round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here it comes on 0-2.
The count is 1 and
Boy,
2.
he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here it comes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Mickey Stern, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Ratke, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now at the plate, Chris Dotson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Alejandro Perez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Alejandro Perez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Gregorio Ortiz.
Gregorio Ortiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Weak roller right side. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brennan Peterson. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
To the plate now, Angel Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Perez, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Perez has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 2-1 home, and there he goes towards second, and it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Mark Zeller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Will Dunn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Marshall Gilchrist is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And now pitch on the way. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Gordon Landry as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jeremy Finch. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Anthony Richards gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Bo Sparks.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Brad Sawyer, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Alexander Reese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Check outside.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. 3-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Standing in, Hiroki Nakamura. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Jeremy Richards has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Richards.
All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Matt Davis.
Matt Davis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Coming to the plate now, Reed Fortenberry. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Now in the box, Logan Wagner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now back, right fielder, Mickey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Stern. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Brandon Ratke is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Finley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Keith Patterson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12, Keith Patterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dotson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Settling in now, Gregorio Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. One out, nobody on. Now a drive out to left center field. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Brennan Peterson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
On a line, that's a base hit. Ortiz heads for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Angel Sanchez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mark Zeller. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 8 full. Michigan is on top 4-3. Seth Clark comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Dalton Silver will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fastball well outside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here it comes. Keith Patterson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. And the pitch. On the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The second baseman, Logan Wagner.
Stepping in now, Gordon Landry, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Into the box now, Jeremy Finch, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Throw gets him. 2 down. In now, Matt Davis. The tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Game on the line. 2 men out. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Stepping in, Reed Fortenberry, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
That misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Moose have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Michigan came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jeremy Richards wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Seth Clark records the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.